Okay, I know the thought of outsourcing work or building a team can feel really scary if that's not something you've done before. And I really get it because you're running your business and it's your baby. You know how to do everything. You're doing things mostly the way that you like it. And the thought of having to find the right person and bring them in, that's quite scary because what if they don't do something right or the way you like it? What if it's a wasted investment? What if actually it just feels like a waste of time because it's just easier for you to do it? I really get all of that, and bringing somebody into the business to have a look behind the scenes where they may see things that are a little bit of a mess can also feel a bit scary and vulnerable. And you might not have started your business thinking, I want to manage people. But the benefits of outsourcing work or bringing in team members are huge for your business because that's how you can scale your business. Absolutely, you can also do that with systems and automations and all of that good stuff. But you can also do it really well with a team. And actually, it's one of those things that I think is essential. And the reason it's essential is you are not the expert in everything. You shouldn't be the expert in everything, and you don't need to be. And actually, by paying for somebody else to come into your business and bring that expertise in, it's going to help you move your business forward faster than if you try and learn everything to do everything yourself. They're also going to come in and they're going to do that stuff better than you. So, for example, for me, my expertise is not marketing. And so I outsource some of my marketing to other people because they can do it so much better and they bring new ideas in and perspectives that I would never know about. Even if I did a million courses, they're doing it with other clients. They see other things that are working, what doesn't work, and can bring them and apply them to your business. And also them coming in and seeing what's going on behind the scenes. Actually, they kind of expect a mess because it's not your expert area. And quite a lot of people who will come into your business actually quite enjoy a mess because there's that satisfaction of being able to take you from a place of where things aren't working to where they're working. And there is so much value in that and so much fulfillment. I know I feel that with my clients. That's one of the reasons I love a strategy day, because people come in confused, overwhelmed, muddled, and they leave excited with a weight lifted, clear, knowing what they're doing. That feels really good. But anyway, I've gone off topic. So if you are just contemplating that maybe it's time for you to start thinking about outsourcing or bringing in a team member, these are the three things that you need to have a think about that will help you decide whether it's the right thing to do, who you need to bring in, what they can do, and whether now's the right time. So the first thing is working out what you need somebody to do. And this can be a really hard thing. Where do you invest your money first that will make the biggest impact within your business? So a really straightforward way of approaching this is sit down and write out everything that you do, everything. It can be really, really eye-opening when you see the long, long list of things. And then I would like you to go through that list, and I would like you to circle or pull aside into another list the things you don't enjoy doing, the things you put off doing because either you're not good at them or you don't want to do them, the things that you're not good at, you might do them, you might enjoy them, but you might not be very good at them. And I want you to pull them all out and put them into another list or circle them. Those are the things you need to think about outsourcing. Because when you look at that list of things, think if you don't have to do them and somebody else did them for you, what time and energy and headspace is that going to save you? And then I want you to have a think that if you're not doing all of those tasks, what would you be doing instead? Do you double down on sales? Will it open up doors for you to do a new service or do something different? Or just have that time back and don't fill it. And actually, maybe that's your evenings and weekends or a day off in the week. So I then want you to have a think about, if you didn't do all of those tasks, what the impact is. And the reason I want you to think about that is because it will feel easier for you to give somebody else those tasks. Now, I then want you to have a look through those lists of tasks and work out who could do them. Is it a bookkeeper? Is it a virtual assistant? Is it somebody who is a specialist in marketing that might be in a particular area, maybe a copywriter, or somebody who does social media, or somebody who's an expert in doing ads? It might be something around IT. It might be something around systems. But have a look and group those tasks. And what you might find is it's not one person you need. It's a few people you need. So for example, it might be you need a bookkeeper, you need a virtual assistant for a couple of hours a week. It might be you also need somebody to do some copywriting for you. So have a look at those and start having a think about who could take them off your plate. Because when you're thinking about bringing somebody into your business, this doesn't have to be a full-time employee. You might need an employee when you look at that list, but it might also be you will just outsource to lots of different people, but lots of little bits. And the benefit of doing that is you will be bringing the expertise of all of these different people into your business, and all of these things will be done better. So that's the first thing, working out what somebody else could do. And if you do have this list of lots of different people, you don't have to bring them all in at the same time. This could be, right, actually the biggest thing to get rid of bookkeeping, I'm going to do that first. Or actually I'm going to bring in a VA because that's going to give me the biggest time back and get rid of the biggest headache. So then go through and work through what would you love to get off your plate first, and that's the person you need to look at hiring. The second thing you need to look at, which will also play a part of this, is how much it's going to cost you. So you might be in a position where you would love to outsource to a virtual assistant, but you don't feel like you can afford it. So you need to go and have a look at your numbers. How much cash can you spare each month? But when you look at your numbers, I want you to have a think about what you will get back, because bringing somebody into your business like this, outsourcing an employee, should also be an you look at it as an investment. It's an investment in you. It's an investment in your business, and it's how you're going to grow. So for example, if you brought in a virtual assistant for 10 hours a month and you worked out you're paying them £35 a month, you have a look and see what that investment would be. Can you afford it? Can you spare that on an ongoing each month? And if you can, the time that's going to save you, if you invest that back into clients or business development, how much more money are you able to make? Or it might be that time you will invest it into creating a new service or product that has the potential to bring you in X amount of money. And when you look at it like that, then you can see, can I afford to invest in this person? And it might be, right, I can't afford to invest 60 hours a month with a VA, but I'm going to start small and I could start with 10. And the time that I'll get back will increase my income. And then I can invest further into bringing more people into your team. So you can go step by step. And that can also sometimes feel like a safer thing to do, because actually you'd just be giving a small bit away, giving them a trial, seeing how it goes, and then have the confidence to invest more and give them more as time goes. Because I guarantee when you bring somebody into your business, you will start spotting more and more things that you want to get off your plate and outsource when you see the benefits of doing this. And so those are the things that I'd like you to go away and have a think about if you're thinking about growing your team. And the third thing I'd like you to think about is making sure that you know what your business purpose, mission, and values are. Because if you're going out and finding somebody to bring them into your team, you want to make sure that they're aligned to those and that you can work with them well. And by having those foundations in place, that will make the whole process much easier of when you're speaking to people to see if they would fit within your business. I've been recruiting for 18 years, and I have worked with people who have made great hires and bad hires. And I would say your chances of bringing on the right person into your team are times by 1,000,000 if you're really clear about, one, what your business is about, what your culture is, and that is your purpose, mission, and values, making sure the person you bring in is aligned to those. And the second thing, knowing exactly what you need them to do. Now, with a caveat for that, is sometimes when you bring in an expert, you're bringing them in because you don't know. And so then it's a collaboration with them of, this is what I think I need you to do, but actually I need your guidance and advice on this. So there was a lot of information there. I hope you found that helpful for you to start having a think about whether it's time for you to outsource, dip your toe in the water. I'd love to get your feedback on this video, whether you've taken away any little nuggets, whether it's helped you. But if you have an inkling, you think that you need to bring somebody into your business, that's your sign. You need to bring somebody into your business. And if you're worried about doing this on your own, get in contact with me. This is my thing. I love teams. I love people. I have many, many years of recruiting, managing teams, helping leaders manage their teams. And so we could even do just a strategy day just around teams. And actually, I've delivered quite a few of those. So if you need your hand holding or any support, give me a shout. But otherwise, let me know how you get on. Let me know if you found this helpful, and have a good rest of the day.